What's up? Welcome back to another song review. We're taking a little deeper look at the song Signal from Twice, and of course I already did my music video reaction for that, in which I basically called the song a mess, and I didn't say that I liked it so much. So of course I listened to it some more, of course, like I have to do with every single song, and I have finalized my thoughts and opinions, and I'm going to share them with you right now. As basically like I do with my music video reactions, this is going to be my honest thoughts and opinions. I'm not going to sugarcoat it if it's bad. I'm not going to hype it up too much if it's good or just average. You know, I'm just going to tell you straight like it is, whatever it is that's in my brain. So if you want to hear reviews like that, more of those in the future, then please consider clicking the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with everything that I upload. So with that being said, let's get into this review, which just to say that basically my opinion on the song overall has not changed in any way for my music video reaction. Song is still a mess. I suppose you can say it's a hot mess because it's trying to look good. It's got that music video to cover it up and make it look good, but underneath it's a shambles. It's falling apart. At least that's my opinion, of course. So that doesn't mean stop, because of course we're going to talk about it and we're going to say why. So one thing that I actually really do like about this song, in all honesty, is the music track. The music track is actually really good. Whoever wrote that has done a pretty good job to build something nice for that song. I really enjoyed it. I suppose you would kind of compare it possibly to it feels potentially like a little bit of a recycled Touchdown. A little bit. Of course, it's a completely different song, but it just still does have sort of the same sort of, essence and, all of that and feeling. And they feel very closely related to me. And it's not necessarily, I mean, that's not really a good thing. It's just something I wanted to point out as to like what I heard. So also proof to you that I've listened to a lot of Twice music in the past. So I kind of can draw some comparisons if they're, there to be made. So that's really the only thing that I have to say that I actually like about the song. The music track is good. What ruins the song and what makes it a mess is the vocals. The vocals are horrible. And I don't mean horrible because like I know people like to trash Twice and say that they can't sing. I'm not really talking about that necessarily. Actually, I'm not talking about the fact that they can't sing or they can sing or whatever. We're not getting into that debate because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way that the vocals were structured and the way that it was all put together, and all of that is messy. It's really messy. It's disjointed. It doesn't flow particularly good. It just is not pleasant to listen to, in all honesty, and that's what really ruins the song. I think that's really the thing that ruins the song. The two different ways of saying signal is weird, and they start the song off with that, which is really upsetting. I don't mean like upsetting like it actually makes me like actually upset when I listen to it, but it's like this doesn't feel right, and this start with it. It just doesn't feel right. And of course that's a theme that is pretty prevalent throughout like every verse of the song, in all honesty. So that kind of sucks. And I mean, like I said, just in general, right? The way that the vocals are constructed and all of that stuff and organized and blah, it's not good. It's the thing that kills the song for me. 100%. Whoever composed the vocals, I'm not necessarily wrote them because with the content, like, I don't care, it doesn't matter, I can't understand 99% of it anyway, but whoever structured it to fit with the music that was written for that, I don't know if he did such a good job with that, because it's not good. Like I said, it just doesn't feel like it flows naturally. It doesn't feel like it fits particularly well with the music track, which, like I said, the music track is actually really good, right? And that's the thing. And this all kind of too leads me to the thing that I'm finding is the issue with Twice. Which has been my issue with Twice. So the thing that I don't necessarily like about Twice and why I can't get behind them. And that is because after listening to their songs, which I liked TT and Knock Knock. I liked those songs. They were pretty good for like the first week. and then after that, that got boring. So despite the fact that Twice makes music that is catchy and it gets really, really popular really, really quickly, they don't have any music that is really worth remembering, in my opinion, right? So if you think about this, and this is a question that I want to know, because of course you might have a different take on this. But if you look at all of the promo songs or any of the other songs off of their albums, right? And you imagine 5 years in the future, right? So 5 years in the future, when you look back at the first 2 years of the career that Twice has had so far and the releases, which song would you pick out as something that has been an iconic release for them, one that's not going to be forgotten, right? Basically a song that is timeless, that will never be bad, right? There are songs that are like that from earlier years in K-pop, from 10 years ago even, that are still good. They are timeless, right? They will never be, they won't be, I guess they'll be dated, but they definitely will still be enjoyable. But what song from Twice is going to be that song that people are going to look back fondly on 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and say like, that was, an example of why K-pop was great back in the day? Because I don't see that there's any song that Twice has released thus far that is really remarkable in that way. And maybe this song was kind of supposed to be the song where they do something that's not just boring and generic, albeit catchy. It's still boring and generic, but they just kind of missed the mark with this, because they try to do something interesting. Like, I will definitely give them that. The concept and the whole, I guess, whatever they did with the song definitely is an interesting idea. Just, I think that the execution for that was just not the best, right? So maybe in the future, it's going to be, JYP isn't going to be putting out these basic songs for Twice that are going to be popular because they're catchy, right? And maybe we'll actually release some music now that I'll look back at, 3-5 years from now and be like, that was actually a song from Twice that was good. I will definitely remember that as a song from Twice. Just think about it like this. So I guess the best way to exemplify the point that I'm trying to make here as to the fact that Twice's music has had no impact, basically, other than the month or while they're promoting, is you think about when they released the song TT, right? There was this meme that spread all over the internet, internationally at least. I don't know specifically if it was a thing in Korea. Who knows? Of course, it kind of was based on the you know what I'm talking about. If you listen to K-pop, you know a little bit of the how that works. I don't know if that's explained that clearly, but that whole thing where to say I'm like TT as like I'm crying because something bad happened or I'm not happy with something or all this stuff, that was a meme. It was really, really popular for like a month, and now I haven't seen it. It's disappeared. It's just dropped off the face of the planet. Nobody ever uses it, right? How long? Because how really popular was that? How much of an impact did that have on K-pop, right? Think about this, right? What is one phrase from any Big Bang song that you will remember forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, right? Mine, as I'm sure yours is, probably happens to be, wow, fantastic, baby, right? Right? What does Twice have that is along that line, right? Thus far, they have none. They have nothing. Which isn't to say that they won't in the future, but they just don't right now. At least this is my mind, right? All of this, of course, as with all of these videos that I upload, are my personal opinions. So don't take it personally because I'm trashing Twice right now. I'm saying that they're just not good enough for the popularity that they're at in my mind, right? But if you like them and stuff, that's fair enough, right? Perfectly fine, right? You can like whoever you like, and of course music is down to your personal taste. So I'm not saying that you should not like Twice, because you should. Everybody should like whatever music they think sounds good. But I'm just detailing some of the reasons why I think that Twice is a little overrated at this point in time. So those are my thoughts and opinions. Really, I think that Signal is just the music track is good. It's a really good music track. the vocals are the big letdown of the entire song. It just demolishes everything that was good about the music track, unfortunately. And it is really, you know, kind of a really good example, or a perfect time, I suppose, to talk about like what exactly Twice has done as far as making an impact on music, other than, you know, having every single music video beat the record for views that they got previously, and, you know, all this other stuff, right? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this whole topic. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, hopefully you did, and you actually heard everything that I had to say. So I really, really appreciate that. You just didn't drop a comment down below. And so my battery died.